Hello, welcome Squashers, I'm Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now today, I'll be talking about something a little different, something that I think a lot of you guys would like, so just kick back, relax, and listen. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like if Jason fought Chucky, or Freddy Krueger fought Pinhead? Well, I'm gonna be talking about something that goes along those lines. I feel that just the horror genre in general is connected. When referring to villains like Chucky, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, I feel like it's all connected, and I'm about to give you guys proof on why. The first bit of evidence is pretty obvious. It's the Bride of Chucky opening scene. You know, that scene where you see like Jason's mask, you know, Michael Myers' mask, Freddy Krueger's glove, Leatherface's chainsaw, where you can see all that stuff locked up. I know there have been rumors that have went around that you can see the Puppet Master puppets locked up, but although I couldn't find anything, I have checked a few frames of this evidence repository and nothing can be seen. There's actually a deleted scene that extends this evidence repository theme that I'm gonna go ahead and get into for you guys. These deleted scenes are only shown on TV, but I still don't get why they didn't give us these deleted scenes when buying Bride of Chucky or when buying the 6 movie collection. I just don't get it. But these scenes have been leaked online for you guys to watch, so if you want to watch them, just look them up, or if you want, I can show them in one of my upcoming Cult of Chucky news videos. There are 3 different scenes, but this one I'm about to talk about is the most interesting. There's a pretty interesting reference in this scene, but when Bailey walks in the same room as this officer, he mentions something along the lines of Midwich murder.
Oh, the stuff from the Midwich murders finally came in.
It's about time, just leave it on the desk.
So upon looking up what movies take place in Midwich, this is what came up. Village of the Damned takes place in Midwich, and what I find so interesting about this is there's a 1960 version of this film, and Village of the Damned was remade in 1995. 3 years later, Bride of Chucky comes out, so this is obviously a nod towards Village of the Damned. I'm not sure how many or who all died in that film, but I've never seen Village of the Damned, so let me know what you guys think. I've only heard things about it, but let me know if it's good or if I should check it out. In terms of speaking about Bride of Chucky, there's just a lot of nods towards other horror films. There's one more thing that I want to speak about, and you guys might find it a little interesting. This is actually one of the deaths of the film. Well, for some of you guys who haven't seen the movie, which most of you guys already have seen this movie, this guy actually isn't dead somehow. So upon cutting this wire and flinging nails at this guy's face, you know what Chucky has to say?
Why does that look so familiar?
Obviously, this is a nod towards Pinhead, and this could be interpreted in many other ways. So I'm just not gonna say no more. I'm gonna let your little minds go wild, cause I mean, yeah, there's a possibility Chucky could have seen Hellraiser, but you know what? I'm just gonna let you guys think about it. But enough of talk about Bride of Chucky. Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff that just gave nods towards other horror films and horror villains. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something that you guys might find equally interesting if you guys don't know about it. Freddy vs. Jason. Yep. I mean, yeah, you guys already know there's that horror movie crossover, and some people like it, some people hate it. Well, some of you guys may or may not know about what actually led up to this crossover. It's actually this ending for Jason Goes to Hell. horror fanatics were blown away when Jason Goes to Hell ended like this. Only thing is, Freddy vs. Jason wasn't made till years later. But the whole point is, Freddy crossed over to Jason's territory. And I think that's fucking awesome. I've never seen anyone talk about this one, but I feel like there's some light that needs to be shed on it. So there's a kill in the Friday the 13th 2009 reboot, and I know a lot of people hate this film, but there is something that I happen to notice that I find very interesting that I feel like no one's ever noticed but me. It's Trent's death, you know, how he's thrown on the back of the truck and everything. I mean, it's not how he dies, it's actually the person who drives the truck. Now, if you look closely at this guy, he looks pretty familiar, and when I actually noticed this, I was actually pretty excited, because I just noticed who it was, and I hope you guys did too. So I'm gonna put a photo beside this guy's face. Look familiar? That's because it's the same guy from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, and honestly, I feel like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot was a reboot done right. I think a few people don't really care for it, but I think it's a good film. I think this remake actually takes place in Texas. I'm not actually sure, but what do you guys think of this? Do you guys think this is the same guy? I know you guys aren't too fond of the Friday the 13th reboot, or some people may not even be fond of the Texas Chainsaw reboot, but I still think it's interesting. I feel like it's worth pointing out because maybe Michael Bay was even planning on doing like a clash between the two. I'm not positive though. There are many other things to mention in terms of horror crossovers, and one of which includes Freddy vs. Jason versus Ash. Yeah, there's actually a comic book series, a limited short comic book series where it was Jason, Freddy, and Ash. It's a pretty interesting concept. I've actually never read any of the comics. For some of you guys who did read the comics, let me know what you guys think, because I do think the concept's pretty good. And it was actually at one point gonna spawn a film adaptation, but unfortunately it never happened. Speaking of Ash and the Evil Dead, there's actually a theory out there that one of my subscribers told me, I forgot who, but he had this idea that maybe all of the horror universes, like all these villains, are all binded together through the Necronomicon. And, you know, that's why, you know, Chucky has his voodoo and Jason rose back from the dead. You know, maybe even why Michael Myers just can't die, or, you know, all that stuff. You know, you guys get it. I think it's a pretty cool theory, and it's interesting, and I think it'd be cool if this theory was actually, if it was actually real. I think that'd be really legendary if, like, the whole horror universe was just all around this one evil book. I think that'd be so awesome. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this whole thing? You know, maybe one day we'll get more horror villain crossovers. I mean, really, Don Mancini kind of wants to do a Chucky and Freddy and Annabelle, which I don't see that ever happening. And no, before you guys say anything, Chucky vs. Leprechaun has never been a thing. Now that's just a rumor, and there's like fan films around it, but Chucky vs. Leprechaun has never been a thing. I believed that once too, but yeah, that's that I feel like that whole rumor needs to die, because it's been years and some people still believe it. But trust me, guys, there has never been any Chucky vs. Leprechaun film. It's never been in the works, Yeah. So what do you guys think? Who do you guys like to see a horror clash between and why? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd really like to know. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, join Sinister Pod's family, become a slasher, and share. Sharing really helps my channel, especially share this video. Get it out, because I talked about some pretty interesting stuff. But I'm out of here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.
It's on. I'm scoping out this fool that I don't like, who fuck me out some money.
Y'all squash this shit.
Wait till the night, I'm gonna touch him with a gauge. Gotta touch him with a gauge, nigga think he fuck me. Gonna get his ass paid first and hit the weed bomb. Pit full of red rum, nigga better give me some or make it bite on dick.